Hey guys, Leland here with One Shot Gear. Wanted to go over some boot options with you guys. I think we just recently did a Hanwag one, but wanted to kind of go through the difference between synthetic, leather, lighter weight versus heavier weight, basically when to use them and what boot to pick based off of your mission. So starting over here with the Hanwag Boldorados. This is just a very lightweight, low top shoe. It has their proprietary sole on there. It is fairly aggressive for a low top shoe, but it's going to be suede and cordura upper, the rubberized toe box, but great shoe for like your early season scouting, those short day hikes, shed hunting, that kind of thing, and honestly just to wear around every day as well. Super lightweight. Doesn't provide a lot of great ankle support though, so if you are going into some rougher terrain, you may want to opt for a heavier duty boot. And that brings us into the AllAround. So this is going to be basically my all-around pick for synthetic boots that we carry in the store. Got suede and leather upper, rubberized toe box again. This is going to have a very aggressive Vibram sole to it. Nice mid-top boot, so it is going to provide some good ankle support and extremely lightweight. The downside to the synthetics over the leathers is going to be that these typically don't last as long, and there's not really anything you can do to make them last longer. Once the upper's blown out, the boot's pretty much done. If the sole is just worn and the upper's still in good shape, you can always go have them resoled. Hanwag does a great job of taking care of that for you. You can bring them in here, I can get them to Hanwag for you, and you can have them resoled through Hanwag. They might charge a little bit, but it's not usually much. The first leather that I'm going to talk about here is actually our Danner pronghorn. So this is the all leather version. It's going to have a fairly aggressive Vibram sole on there. It is going to be a higher top than the Hanwag AllAround just by a little bit. But essentially the leathers are going to last you a lot longer if you take good care of them. That's kind of the key there. Is you've got to wax these, you have to waterproof them, you've got to make sure that they stay nice and moisturized. You want to try and keep them from getting wet. If they do get wet, they'll dry out really hard, and it's almost like breaking the boot in all over again, so that's going to be one of the downsides to the leathers. And also, they're just fairly heavy. So this compared to the AllAround is going to be a good jump in weight, so that can definitely affect your hike, your fatigue, that kind of stuff. And then jumping up to an even more heavier duty leather boot, the Kennetrek Mountain Guide. This is the non-insulated version. But again, you're going to have that rubberized toe box, fairly aggressive sole. This is their proprietary, obviously all leather on the upper here. So again, something that you have to take really good care of. But this is something that if you don't mind quite a bit of weight on your foot, this is something that you can easily take into some really rough terrain. These provide bomb-proof ankle support, so I mean there's like little to no chance of you rolling your ankle over and injuring yourself on a day hike up to a big expedition. So these are a good choice for those multiple days, longer expeditions out there in rough terrain. So for the most part, my pick would definitely be the synthetics, the AllArounds for most of what we do here. You know, myself, more of a weekend warrior than anything. It's kind of rare that I get a chance to go into the mountains for extended periods of time anymore. So I kind of like the synthetics for the nice lightweight, and they don't have to last me super long and minimum maintenance to them. But those are kind of some of the most popular boots that we're selling here. So based on the mission that you're trying to fulfill here, basic day hike all the way up through expedition boot. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at One Shot Gear. You can visit our website, oneshotgear.com, reach out to us through email at info@oneshotgear.com, or you can give us a call at 303-284-3828. Or you can stop by the store and say hey. So thanks for watching.